Now I'm really happy to say that I'm able to start the video with some great news. Recently, Andre was able to fly back to the UK to receive the medical care he needed. It's great news and I'm happy to say Andre is in a much more stable condition currently. However, to get him here, Andre's family had to take out a loan, which means they're still running their GoFundMe page to cover the costs. I've linked this in the description. If you can donate anything, please do. Every little helps. We're back. I know you missed us, or maybe you didn't. Either way, you're here now listening to my beautiful voice and crap banter. Now in the last video, we crashed out the Divisional Cup in the semi-finals versus Trent Park. Gutting. If you haven't checked out that video already, go and do so now. What are you doing? After that match, we had a few games left in the league and it was time to pick ourselves up and go again. It's 0-0, boys. I can't believe it's taken me 100 plus videos to say that in a video on a Sunday League based channel. Shameful that. Anyway, I'm going to run through these games now and give an account of how the end of our season went. If you're liking the content recently, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment and hit that notification bell. There will now be a video every fortnight at the very least, so there'll be plenty of content to dig into. Now to start the video, we went up against Peckenspor once again and this time away in the league. Here's how the table looked before the game, so without further ado, let's get into it. Now, early on into the game, Peckenspor launched a big throw into the box and they came close with a shot there, but Ricardo came big with the save. After that chance, we came close ourselves with Chica out wide on the wing. Peckenspor won a free kick soon after that Chica chance. They shoot and it's another big save from Ricardo after. Now after that great save from Ricardo, Ness brings the ball out from centre back and plays it over the top to Chica. Chica takes it down out wide, looks to beat number 15, takes it inside, takes it outside, crosses, and it's 1-0 Gospel.
So easy, man.
Now in this game we were actually short of numbers and Bren had to go into central midfield, and through this offside you can tell he's never been that far up the pitch before. Now I'm not going to lie, I'm still laughing at Bren's shot after as Chica comes close here soon after. Now would it be a Gospel Oak video without a hefty challenge from Reese or a scoop turn from Reese? You won't be left disappointed in this video. Now after that exhilarating scoop turn from Reese, Peckenspor put it in the box and eventually it trickles through and eventually they win a penalty. Peckenspor from spot soon after. Now soon after that penalty, Peckenspor won a free kick just outside the Gospel Oak box. They whip it in and eventually it's 2-1 Peckenspor. Now in the chronicles of Bren as a central midfielder, the tackles are still the same. Now, because we're wrapping up the season in one video, I'm going to leave you with one sentence or word from each half-time team talk. Because in these games, we decided to start filming them for some reason. So, here you go.
Can you see how it is?
Now, in the chronicles of Bren as a central midfielder, look at this shoulder drop. Oh, I've watched that all day. And look at that layoff to Oscar. And Oscar plays it through to Manny. Manny, throw on goal. Drives forward towards the Peckenspor keeper. And it's saved. Now we really needed to challenge the keeper in the second half. It was going really well so far. Now as Peckenspor have the ball on the left hand side, number 8 flicks it forward towards their winger. Their winger wins the ball, drives forward into the box, looks to cross it. Their striker gets his foot on it and eventually it's a penalty. Peckenspor from the spot again. Now 3-1 down, not ideal, but at least our aerial threat was good on the day.
Oh, lucky Ivan!
Now, round 2, let's try again. I look to whip in the corner, I do, and it eventually finds Manny's foot. He hits the bar, falls back out to him, and he scores, and it's 3-2. We're back in the game. Can we make this count?
One more, boys!
Well, you have your answer in this next clip as Peckenspor intercept the ball and play it out wide to their number 9. Their number 9 looks to go forward, he chops in, and eventually wins it back. And here is Peckenspor's third penalty of the game. Peckenspor from the spot again. Now, as said before in the chronicles of Bren as a central midfielder, the tackles are still the same. Now, also as said before in the chronicles of Bren as a central midfielder, he has never been this far up the field, and you can tell here as he's clearly offside. But he's through on goal as the ref doesn't give the offside. He chips the keeper, and it's absolutely fantastic. Have you ever seen your centre half do this? Never, never. Now, after Bren chipped the keeper, I never thought those words would come out my mouth. I play it out wide to Chica on the left. Chica chases the ball and gets the ball. He looks to drive forward and then cuts in. Looks to play it back. Finds Reese and there's calls for a penalty. Is it or is it not? You have your say. I'm still undecided. Peckinspor with a free kick on the left hand side. 21 launches it into the box. Ricardo looks to collect it. He drops it, and it's a fourth penalty for Peckinspor. Nuts. Peckinspor from the spot again. Now this game was a fair while ago now, and still to this day I do not understand how we gave away 4 penalties in one match. As Peckinspor come forward here, they look up, look to cut it back, it falls to 21, and it's 6-3. We weren't going to give up there though, as Cheek has the ball on the left hand side. He looks to cut in, he looks to beat about 2 different players. Looks to shoot, cuts in, drops the Peckinspor player, shoots, and it's out for a corner. Now if you need a visualisation of how it just weren't going right for us, here's a clip here. Now, as Peckinspor play out with their keeper here, it pretty much marked the end of the game. Well done to Peckinspor in this match, a well-deserved win on their behalf. Not ideal for us as we went 2 games defeated, both by 3-goal margins. Here's how the table looked after the game as we went into our next league match against AFC Rose.
Clark Kent, Superman.
Now let me see, all navy.
Like this. A bit smart.
This guy's too pretty for the camera. Look, he's too look.
What is that girl you were chatting
see,
to?
See, wait, because he's pale, when I compliment him, he goes red, you can see it. Let me see them cheeks.
That's because I've been teaching these boys how to play.
Alright, so what were you asking me?
What was I going to ask you? If you could pick any one of the players here, yeah, to look after your kids if you went out with the missus, who would it be and why?
I'd have to say,
come home to a normal house.
If I'm talking about non-chaotic household, Monzi because he's having a U. If I'm talking about chaotic household, it's Brody because he's gonna take my youth comedy club.
Look, the tree jeans. This guy thinks he's in Chirac in 2014. And then man come with a Michael Schofield on top.
The Lincoln Burrows.
The Lincoln Burrows.
No, wake up. We're covering the camera.
I'm camera shy, you know this. I like your trees.
Now, early into the game, it was a great start. AFC Rose with the ball in the middle. They play it back to their number 22, who plays it forward to their striker. Their striker takes it down really well and looks to switch it out wide to the right. They find their winger, who plays it first time into the box. And it's 1-0 AFC Rose. Now, another crap start to a game as Jed wins the ball in the AFC Rose half. Chica sprints to win the ball. He does. He looks to shoot, and it's a good save by the AFC Rose keeper. Now, soon after that chance, Monzi picks up the ball in the centre of the park and plays it out wide to Jed. Jed heads it forward. It falls to Chica eventually. It's almost a mirror image of the chance before as Chica shoots, and it's saved by the AFC Rose keeper. Chica wins it back, looks up, back heels it back to Jed, and it's into the side netting. Now, I'm trying to keep these highlights short, sweet and simple, as there's a lot to get through. Genuinely though, that was most of the chances in the first half. Short but sweet, as we go into the halftime team talk.
The basics are all wrong.
Now, at the start of the second half, we look to come forward as Andy plays a great ball over the top to Jed. Jed chases the ball. Can he get his foot on it? He does. Looks to beat the keeper. He looks like he's brought down, but nothing's given. A few moments later, Jed's sin bin for descent. A few moments later, we won a free kick just outside the AFC Rose box. As I look to whip it in, I whip it in, and the keeper eventually palms it out. Falls to Monzi. Monzi gets his foot on it, looks to shoot, it's just wide. AFC Rose with a free kick of their own just after that Monzi chance. They look to whip it in, they do, and it's eventually 2-0. Now soon after their second, AFC Rose eventually grabbed the third. Now sometimes in life, you gotta go fair play. So I'm gonna say it in Dutch. He'll expel. Now I have no clue why my Dutch came out Glaswegian. Another confusion to my life. As AFC Rose come forward here, and they grab a fifth. Now, although we were 5-0 down, sometimes you've got to say fair play to yourself. So in this circumstance, I'm going to say fair play in Italian. Ivan Corotezza.
Oh, lovely finish. That's it, boy.
And after that goal, that pretty much marked the end of the game. Now, to put that result bluntly, That was absolutely. We had now lost 3 games on the bounce, and this is how the table looked now. Yep, not great. We were now preparing for a game against a very good side in Enfield United. However, Enfield United couldn't field the team in the end, which gave us 3 points automatically. As we have no highlights for the game, let's pretend this goal from Felix in the warm-up was the winner. Jesus, what a strike. Keeper had no chance. Let's get another angle on that. Cool. What a net bulger. Here's how the table looked after that information came through, as we now look to go up against Highgate Albion on the last day of the season. We had already faced Highgate previously in the season twice, where we lost 4-1 in the league but had won 3-0 in the cup. This meant anything could happen in this game, so enjoy. Now, early into the match, there was a lot of confusion already.
What? What the did he do that for?
And early on, Max did his best Krusty the Krab impression. Highgate, number 7, comes forward here. He takes out wide, crosses it in, and Highgate come very close. That was a big let off for Gospel, and soon after, they get let off again.
I gave up trying to get...
Number 11 for Highgate looks to whip it into the box. Bren gets his foot on it, but it falls out to number 7. Number 7 looks to cut in. Davos gets a foot on it. Falls to number 20 for Highgate. He looks to shoot, and it falls back out to 20. 20 crosses it, and it's 1-0 Highgate. Now, soon off that Highgate goal, there's a bit of a scramble in the middle of the park as Brody presses the ball, and Andy gets a foot on it. It falls eventually to Chica. Chica shoots, and it's 1-1.
There we go! It's not hard, just shoot! There we go! Shoot!
Highgate come close again soon after. And soon after that chance, Brent absolutely hoofs the ball outside the Gospel Oak box, and he eventually finds Jed. Jed plays a pass to Mons, who plays a great first time ball to Chica out wide on the right. Chica with pace to burn, he absolutely skins his man. He looks up, is this a shot or a cross? It's definitely 2-1.
There we go! What a pass! Let's go! Come on! Excellent pass!
Now in this game, we didn't actually film a halftime team talk, so here's a video of Chica dancing after his second goal. Yeah, not too sure on them dance moves, Cheeks, as Highgate won a free kick soon into the second half. And sometimes in life you've got to say fair play, so here's it in German. Faires Spiel.
Guys, get a ball then, get a ball!
Yeah, not sure why I go Glaswegian every time I speak another language. Anyway, Gospel come close here. After that chance for Gospel, Highgate look to come forward themselves as their right winger drives forward. It falls to their number 7. It's a good save from Chris. Now soon after that great save from Chris, Jed plays the ball forward to Chica. Chica takes it inside and looks to play the return ball. Jed gets on the end of it, and it's a great save from the keeper in the end. Number 4 for Highgate looks to clear it. It falls to Max as Jed's on the floor. Max shoots, and it trickles over the line, and it's a Gospel goal. Soon after that goal from Max, Highgate look to play the ball out from the back. Their number 3 here takes a few touches, looks up and plays the ball over the top. It beats me and it's poor defending from myself. Number 7 takes it inside past Brent, shoots, and it's 3-3 and a great goal to be fair. Could we respond straight away from a corner? We do.
Come on! Great ball! Let's go! Let's go!
Come on, boys!
Now that was a great response for the lads as Jed takes the throw and finds Monzi. Monzi plays it back to Jed, who finds Chica. Chica plays the first time ball to Jed. Jed takes it again, finds Max. Max back heels it to Chica. Chica throw on goal. Can he do anything? It's a great save from the Highgate keeper. Now it's getting towards the nitty gritty end of the game as Highgate come forward here. It falls to number 7. Number 7 throw on goal. What can he do? It's a great save from Chris. Could Gospel fashion a chance of their own with Chica with the ball on the left hand side? Chica looks up, looks to shoot, it hits the post. Highgate with a free kick in the last few moments.
What a save!
And with this last chance, that pretty much marked the end of the game. A big shout out to Highgate and all the best for next season. Let's get straight into the post-match team talk.
Unfortunately, it was one of the first times this season that I genuinely felt like when we were behind, we were going to still come back. And that's what we had all of last season. Literally every single game last season, we were like, if we went down, it never felt like we were going to lose. Today, I never thought for once that we were going to lose that game. Really didn't. Yeah. The rest of the season, it's been a different story. And it was all the hunger off the ball, what we've been doing in training. So it really pays off. First season, regardless, yeah? Boys. Come on! Hey, that's superb. Jack, well done, mate. Yeah. Well done, man. Ish, thank you for coming out, filming everything, mate. Yeah, no, superb. Around Jordy, Jordy, fantastic. Yeah, Ishmael. Yeah. Someone put the camera on Ish. Jordy, Jack, Ish, yeah. Come on, look, and he's got the fresh cut. He's got the fresh cut. Wait, where'd you see that? Where'd you see that? Where'd you see that?
Now, that pretty much marked the end of the season. We got there in the end. Here's how the final table stood. A mid-table finish for Gospel. Not great, not terrible. Thank you to everyone who has liked, subscribed and sent encouraging messages over the last season. It really means a lot. We've already begun our third season as a club, so stay tuned to see those videos soon. Again, there will be videos every fortnight at least from now on. This one may be an exception to the rule, as it incorporates 3 different matches, so it took a lot of editing. A massive thank you again to everyone watching the content. I love making these videos, so hopefully you enjoy watching them too. So with that all being said, have a great day and take it easy.
That's
Everybody.
a cold album cover.
That is a cold.
Cold album cover, can't lie.
Backstreet Boys who?